I want more gear.
You're doing fine. You are well dressed. Those are really nice boots.
But that's all I've got. Boots. Boots and whitey tighties.
You need more?
Depends on who you talk to. I'm glad I'm not tanking like this. Hello, Mystery Suniyan. You apparently have a quest for us. I will take that quest, especially when it comes with a robe. Thank you.
And something else to cause shield hair.
Yes, more shield hair. I'm debating on having my hair cut.
No, you can't cut your hair.
I know. But shield hair.
People be able to tell we're sisters.
Yeah, right.
Trial by Earth. Brother E. Sumiyan wants you to learn about the element of Earth. It is good to see you again, Ladonia. Yeah, well, I've been just kind of chilling out here for a week. By the air of serenity that surrounds you, it is plain that you have learned to draw upon the energy of creation. I am glad. It is the wellspring of all our power. Yet the energy of creation is not one thing, but many, and to call upon all without first knowing each is conjury at its most basic. As a part of your continuing education, it is my desire that you now learn about the element of Earth. Make your way to the Blessed Bud in the North Shroud, and there partake of Hare Nolanel's wisdom. The depth of his affinity for the elementals of rock and soil is all but unique amongst conjurers, and he is a gifted instructor besides. You may be certain of receiving a most enlightening lesson on the subject of Earth.
Hello, Octavia! Welcome, welcome!
Woo! Hi, Octavia!
Yeah, I seem to be having a clothing malfunction at the moment.
You're doing far, far better than last week.
Yeah, where I didn't even have gloves and boots.
And neither did I.
But having a healing class available is a good thing. And they wanted us to go to North Shroud.
Mm-hmm.
Which is out this gate. What does Barnabotet want? I forget.
These gates lead outside the city. Take the road north if you seek Kirstmill, and keep west if you're headed to Fulgord Float. Basic directions.
Yep. Rindis, do you have the chat going in your on Azuna?
On Sakura, yes.
Okay.
Because
Because Octavia says hi.
Yeah. Well, I had said hello verbally earlier.
We've got different quests up here. Though it's a level 6. Do we want to pick up a level 6 just yet? I think we want to wait on the level 6.
You scatterbrain.
Well, yeah. Oh.
Okay then. Well, somebody's putting on a light show.
Ooh, someone has a carbuncle. A ruby carbuncle.
Mm-hmm. And a wind-up alpha.
Bodwine?
Jumping at Shadows. Bodwine is looking for an adventure to help with a pest problem. Aren't they all? If you got a mind to make yourself useful, why don't you cull some Mitelins for us? We train a lot of chocobos here, see, and the young'uns go wild when they get a sniff of a Mitelin. Some even throw their bloomin' riders. That would be bad. Let me tell you, it ain't easy training a chocobo when she drops you on your head every time she sees a shadow. We've been getting nowhere with the birds lately. You could rid us of a few Mitelins, we'd be in your debt.
To be fair, I don't blame the chocobos for not liking Mitelins.
Oh, yes.
Bloodross?
Oh. Chocobos are sensitive and timid creatures by nature, but they are more than capable of defending themselves if they must. Just the other day, I carelessly trod on a bird's toe, and received a nasty peck on the rear for my trouble. Thankfully, my A-leathers prevented serious injury, but sitting is still rather painful.
I just bet! You know how big those beaks are? Take off some fingers.
The nose knows. Fionn is searching for an adventurer to deliver an item.
If you want for work, I have need of an adventurer willing to dirty her hands. No, I speak not of dark deeds. I mean only to have you deliver something. I myself would not dare to venture deep into the Twelves Wood, but you seem more than capable of defending yourself. Yeah, in my whitey tighties? Jeez!
The fact that you're willing to go around like that says you must be capable.
Oh, is this the inverse square law of female body armor?
Conservation of armor.
Yeah.
The less you wear, the more protective of what you do have is.
Right. Yeah, I don't buy it. My colleague Glenn will furnish you with the item in question and provide all the necessary directions. She should be somewhere behind the stables, supervising the field's hands.
And, by the way, hold on. There is something we have not done yet. What's missing? Besides your hairbrush.
I don't know.
Something seem off?
There's no touchy stones here.
No. Look around your screen. Is there something that should be on it that isn't?
I'm confused. You're confusing the bunny. Stone? Here? Oh, right. Purdy!
The Purdy display was missing. Silly bunny.
Yeah, it's been one of those days.
I suppose I could have asked if I was looking a little too orange to you.
I don't know. I've got name tags off, so I don't see that. Here's Gillen. Well, I'll be. Villain actually found someone willing to lend a hand. Grab one of the burlap sacks over yonder, atop the crate eye. Tain't the most convenient location to be sure, but where else can we be storing stinking shite? Nowhere a visiting customer might catch a wolf, that's for sure. Delivering
so we get to instead.
Yep, we get to deliver a pile of shite. Deliver it to Noel down at the Blessed Bud. That's west of here, in case you were wondering. Seems our conjurer friend takes his gardening pretty bloomin' seriously.
And to think, once upon a time, I kind of thought that this game didn't deserve a I stepped in what achievement.
How many different quests are there to carry a pile of shite around?
Well, since the most recent expansion, probably about twice as many as there were.
I think there's like 4 in-game total now. Oh look, I might like...
Well, that is actually better than like WoW, where it seems to be 4 per zone.
Yeah, yeah. Hello, little ladybug.
Which is also a hunt target.
Oh, there you go.
No, Mightling it is. Okay. It's getting hidden by the quest marker as well.
The one in front of me.
No, that'd be way too easy.
Yeah, I know. Their tab target leaves something to be desired.
It's amazing. It's like no game has ever managed to tab target as good as WoW's. I don't know what they did, but no one else has really matched it. Woohoo! Level 6. You want to go pick up that quest?
We'll pick it up on the way out. I mean, we're already way out here. It's not like we can just jump on our chocobos and ride back to town. Sniff.
You can do that?
Not yet. How many Mylings do we have to kill?
6.
Which means we get 7.
Or in this case, 7.
Yeah, I will freely admit that Conjurer is no real fun until you start getting into dungeons, but that kind of makes sense for the class.
Yeah.
Out in the world, it's just kind of boring. Nolan? The nose.
Small talk.
Oh,
Let's go with small talk.
Okay, small talk.
Close your eyes and open your ears to the world around you. Though you may not hear the voices of the elementals, I dare say you can sense their joy in the sounds of this place. As a hearer, it has been my duty and my greatest pleasure to watch these plants emerge from the destruction brought by the calamity and thrive. Okay, pick one.
The nose.
That odor. Is that what I think it is? Yeah, it is.
Unfortunately, yes it is.
Burlap sack. This old flaxen bag contains something soft and warm.
Ew!
Praise be to the elementals. Cannot thank you enough for your kindness. Be very kind, take it from me. This bounty of chocobo manure shall nourish the plants and ensure their continued growth. Please relay my sincerest thanks to Vion upon your return to Treespeak Stables. And a word of advice. Wash your hands quickly, lest the cloying stench of feces linger.
I got it all over my gloves. Ew.
At least you are wearing gloves.
Okay, fair enough. I'll take that one. Concerning not wearing much else.
Yeah. You seek Hero Nolano, then seek no more, for you have found him. What can I do for you, friend? So Brother E. Sumiyan bid you come into me to learn of the element of earth. That is well. The power of earth is the solid foundation upon which a conjurer stands. I could happily lecture you for days on its intricate variations and properties. But I rather suspect the busy life of an adventurer would not afford the time required for such extended discourse. Nor my attention span, sorry. Accordingly, I shall offer you an opportunity to experience the qualities of earth firsthand. In combat.
Let me guess. You want us to kill Mightlings?
No, ladybugs. Now mark me well, Ladonia, and do exactly as I command. East of here, in the grounds of Treespeak Stables, there exists a patch of soil that bears the mark of corruption. Seek it out. When you have found the place, reach out to the focus of the earth's trauma, and attempt to commune with it as all conjurers can. Resentful of your intrusion, the tainted being that feasts unseen upon the energies seeping from the wounded earth shall then appear. Using the powers of conjuring, strike it down, and permit the land a chance to heal. Much of the nature of Earth will be revealed to you during the struggle, Ladonia. I trust you will return to me a wiser woman than she who now departs.
What? We're not going after Mightlings?
Apparently not, though I think he just called me unwise.
Well, to be fair, there's a reason why we're not going Scholar.
Fine.
We're kind of harebrained. Sorry. No, I'm not. Sorry. I'm not sorry. Fiona, we've delivered your chai.
Welcome back, friend.
Hey.
Or, sorry. Yeah. I'm still trained for all of it.
Welcome back, friend. I gather from that smell that the task is complete. Oh my, did I neglect to inform you of the sack's contents? I cannot apologize enough. That would...
Here, you take these gloves.
Yes, please. That would certainly explain why you agreed to help when countless others turned their noses up at the idea, so to speak. Well, what's done is done. Please accept this for your troubles, along with my thanks. Health potions.
Will they help with the smell?
He's all yours.
Thank you for the help. We can finally get back to training the young birds. Chocobos are skittish by nature, see, and training them takes a deal of patience. It don't make the task any easier that soldiers and adventurers tend to ride them towards danger rather than away from it. Anyway, we're grateful for the help. Here's a small token of our gratitude.
Ooh, he has a follow-up.
Level 6 follow-up. The Valued Vilekin. Podwine is seeking an adventurer to make a delivery.
As long as it's not another sack of shite.
Preferably not a sack of any kind. We haven't forgotten how you helped us out with them Mightlings. Yeah, it's been all of 5 seconds. Speaking of which, if you've got a bit of time to spare, could I trouble you to gather some aphids? Really? I think I kind of remember that one. You can find them living in the tangled undergrowth near Blessed Bud. But don't be surprised if your presence attracts a starving ladybug or two. They're rather fond of the wee Vilekin, you see. When you've gathered the aphids, deliver them to Captain Guthred over at Etat's Spire. Tell him Tree Speak Stable sends its regards. Aphids.
Aphids.
Really?
I don't know. Should I see a mender? I mean, I don't have necessarily...
Yes, you should. You don't want what you are wearing to break. It'd get even more embarrassing. I mean, with your current wardrobe, you really don't want to wear malfunction.
Oh, we should have done the other one first. Oh well.
I was kind of wondering.
Woo!
Are we fated to enjoy this?
No, we're not. Even though the music is so...
Dew Drinker Ladybug.
Aphid?
Remember, they said the serving ladybug might come after the aphids.
Yeah, but it's not a starving ladybug. It's a dew drinker ladybug. Don't get these things right.
Do? That icon doesn't look much like an aphid either.
No, those were more in Central Shroud and East Shroud.
Okay then.
We get to throw rocks at it.
So, you feel like you understand the Earth more?
I threw a rock at it. Does that count?
Maybe? Understanding through pugilation?
Something like that? Maybe? Thump.
Ooh, Zinni. Welcome back, Ladonia and Rena. The elementals whisper of your accomplishments. How did it feel to confront that embodiment of Earth? To endure its onslaught? Has the crushing power of this element shaken the very marrow of your bones? Not so much. Corruption occurs when the land's wounds are prevented from healing. In vanquishing the tainted sprite, you permitted the Earth's energies to flow unimpeded and to nourish the land once more. Can you not sense the strength of the Earth returning? Already the land begins to heal. Thanks to your actions, that field will once again bear bountiful crops. When next you have reason to call upon your art, look back upon this task and that which you accomplished. Experience once more the grinding weight of the Earth's fury, and revel in the memory of life flowing anew through the land you helped restore. With such thoughts shall your understanding of nature continue to grow. I hope you are paying attention, Sylphie. See this adventurer here? Ladonia and Rena came all the way from Stilgrade Fane just to hear my lesson. You would do well to learn from her example. If you wish to become a conjurer worthy of the name, you must make an effort to study nature. Do you attend me, young lady?
Why should I bother studying nature? I can conjure already. See?
You have a rare gift for healing, Sylphie. A wonderful gift. Yet there is more to being a conjurer than...
But I don't want to do more. I want to heal. I'm good at healing. You can't make me do the other things.
Sometimes I wonder why I even try. Sylphie joined the guild shortly before you came to us. As you yourself just experienced, she possesses a prodigious talent for healing. Indeed, despite her tender years, I know a few conjurers who are her equal in the field. Alas, nature, the very wellspring of her power, holds no interest for the child, and when she should by rights be learning about the land, she prefers instead to wander it, healing people on a whim. You, in contrast, have been a most attentive student. I have taught you all I know of the element of earth. You may report back to Brother Izumi and tell him as much. I sense continuing class quest character.
You think?
Must I?
I don't think it's a requirement. But she does have it wrong. She needs to learn about the land because, well, let's be blunt. You really are expected as a healer to DPS in this game.
Well, yeah.
She apparently doesn't feel the gravity of the situation.
No. I have to say, when it comes down to it, Big Swarm is a hunt target.
A level 9 and we're 6s. This will be interesting. Considering
Two of us and one event.
Yeah, and
Poor
I'm
minor
still
to trouble.
having clothing malfunction. But we are healers. That offsets a lot.
Yeah.
As long as we don't get the Opa-Opos too.
Yeah, that's going to be the problem. Okay, so far they're not pulling in pairs.
Oops, we need to double dot him.
It's 2 of 3.
This could be 3 of 3.
Oh, this should be some good experience. Told you.
Level 7 and I'm still in my whitey tidies. What is wrong with this game? Give me equipment!
What's that? You have something for me?
Yeah, some aphids.
These tiny vilekin gather on the young leaves of various forest foliage to feed. Ah, aphids from Vodwine. This is indeed a blessing. What use have we for aphids, you ask? Why, they're oil, of course. There's not better for maintaining our weapons. Were it not for your timely delivery, I would have been forced to send a sentry to replenish our dwindling supplies. I'll have to thank Bodwine personally, and thanks to you as well, friend. Aphid oil for weapons. Okay then!
I'm not gonna ask, I'm just gonna fix my hair.
No quarter given. No quarter asked, no quarter given. What's he want? I think he wants a quarter. Sorry.
You should be.
What is that tick reference?
I know.
I can't resist.
Apparently. Read the quest.
Fine. Be that way. Guthret wishes to enlist the services of an adventurer in the fight against the Ixal. Ah, Ladonia, just the person. Your efforts on behalf of Tree Speak Stables mark you out as a genuine talent. If you have confidence in your battlecraft, mayhap you would agree to help us in our fight against the Ixal. According to reports, Ixali's scouts have been sighted by the river due west of here. Though that area is uninhabited, it borders Tree Speak Stables and Blessed Butt. We mean to drive them off before they can threaten our people. Several of their scouting parties were to be summarily dispatched. It might give their leaders cause to doubt the wisdom of their plan. Slay 2 Ixali Talons, 2 Ixali Lostwings, and 2 Ixali Slowbeaks. Show them the price they must pay for setting foot in our territory. Okay then.
Palamon?
A clear sign. Polymon, a guard at Etat Spire, seeks a diligent adventurer to scrub clean a pair of begrimed road signs. Really? We're on cleaning patrol?
Helpless NPCs.
Yeah. You've come to lend a hand, have you? Well then, you're welcome to a task from my seemingly never-ending list. I'll need you to head west along the road and scrub down 2 of the Malmstones. I swear by Nofika, those signs accumulate dirt and grime with an almost unnatural haste. Yeah, the elementals aren't fans of them. Kujawana at Treespeak Stables once you've seen to them. She'll be glad to hear the Malmstones are clean, for the next 3 bells at least.
I think we can go out this way. They're kind of on this little rise, so it's easy to miss.
Mm-hmm.
Dusty Malmstone.
Okay. And there's our soon to be friends. Did you get a mitling?
He apparently was attached to someone.
Heal yourself.
Hey! That's not nice. No, that... The tab target!
You okay?
I'm fine!
Are they okay?
No, they are not okay! Which is just
Good.
fine.
And they're respawning a little quickly.
Yes, they are. And we need dull talent.
Dull talons.
There's a dull talon.
Yeah, there's a few around.
Bringing him to the party along with his buddy. He stunned me! How dare he? Okay, we're out of here.
Yeah, that little show of competence will encourage them to leave. Uh-huh.
Yeah, not really.
Kill all you want. We can respawn more. Okay, RTB. It was bloody work, but it had to be done. Your service to Gridania will not be forgotten. Thanks to you, we now have time to plot our next move. We could muster our forces and take the battle to the Birdmen, or consolidate our defenses before they return. I must needs consult with the commander. Storyteller 3.
And that's for 100 quests?
I think so, yeah. 100 unique quests.
Yes, 100 unique quests.
And that looks like that's it for the Storyteller achievements.
What's this? You've been clearing Malmstones? Why, thank you. With all the chores that need to be done around here, I was afraid they'd get left and get even filthier. It's not just that they're an eyesore, by the way. In that state, the creatures around here want to lay their eggs on them. As to why, well, I can only assume their preferred nesting trees are in short supply these days. Be that as it may, we can't have monsters hatching from road signs. The paths are dangerous enough as it is.
Yeah, that would be inconvenient.
I'm wondering if the reason why they're having a problem is because of all the Ixal logging. Perhaps sprinkling of sting brew would keep the beasts away. Yeah, you do something about that. Uh-oh, she hasn't followed
No, we're going to do it for her. You just had to say it was a good idea. Death to the bean thieves. Or maybe this is something unrelated.
Oh,
To
no.
Joanna, Tree Speaks.
It's raining, and I've no rope, and oh, it's gonna get cold.
You, Joanna, at Tree Speak Stables need someone to slay Opo-Opos and recover property stolen from Hearst Mill.
Did you hear about Demita at Hearst Mill? Apparently Opo-Opos crept into her stores and made off with her moontai beans. Ordinarily, Opo-Opos wouldn't go near them, what with their foul odor and even fouler taste, but the food has become scarce of late. Truth be told, a good many of us are glad to be rid of the stench. Still, I can't stand to see Demita so dispirited. Would you track down those thieving Opo-Opos and recover the moontai beans? I'm told 6 bags were taken, all told. Demita is well respected by all the women of Hearst Mill, so it would do you well to earn her favor. So be polite, smile, and don't interrupt if she goes off on one of her tangents. Hearst Mill lies just north of here. You're likely to run into Opo-Opos on the way. With luck, you may even encounter the bean thieves themselves.
Our first encounter with moontai beans.
It will not be the last, unfortunately.
No, it won't.
I am so glad that, in-game, well, I'm on the other side of a screen.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Opo-Opo. Do you have any beans for us?
Hey, Mr. Opo-Opo, do you like beans?
Do you like George Wendt?
Would you like to see a movie of George Wendt eating beans? Many people don't get that reference anymore.
It just means we're old.
Oof, another 100 gray hairs. It's amazing how, we're killing exactly the Opo-Opos who have the beans.
We don't ask questions, we just throw rocks. And area. Always a little area.
I have to say, you've been doing an amazing job tanking this.
Sorry? Oh gosh. No.
Yep.
Oh, we're not over level.
No.
We don't want to deal with you yet, Mr. Fate.
We don't?
No, not yet. We do
Oh,
want to deal with the microchews.
Yes. And the midge swarm that comes with it. Poison. Right, microchips.
No, Asuna comes in at level 10.
Yeah, trust me. Hey, wow, single. Okay then. Repose. Sleep.
It's effectively sleep that no one ever uses, unless you're in PvP, and even then. Oh look, another midge form.
The only time sleep gets used is at low level. Because there's not enough other options.
Yeah, usually you're running around panicking, too busy to use sleep.
Oh, there is that, too. Ending log 8. Yeah, so 3 levels tonight and we're not even.
Hello, Mr. Chocokeep. Hello, Mr. Edbert.
Hematophagic harassment.
Oh, there's a mouthful.
Edbert is testing adventurers by asking them to say hematophagic. No, wait.
Yes.
By asking them to slay midge swarms. I mean, like we just did.
Yeah,
By
apparently.
accident. Ain't seen your face around here before. It's my sworn duty to keep the peace in Hurst Mill and protect her from them as would do her people harm. If you mean to stay for a spell, you'll have to prove you can be trusted. Ours ain't a large community, and we've hardly any fighting folk, so there's always a need for battle-savvy types, what with all the beasties lurking hereabouts. As it happens, we've been suffering from an outbreak of midges of late, you don't say. The buggers are driving our patrols to distraction. Now, if you were to exterminate, say, half a dozen swarms, we'd know you for a friend.
Read. 6.
Well, there's an offer I can't refuse.
Wait for it.
Fine. You need not fear the Ixal here. Hurst Mill lies under the protection of the elementals and the Elder Seedseer herself.
Well, ain't that special?
I don't think I've ever seen her come here, though.
Lenive?
A Glim Harvest. Ow. Let's see. Lenaive, a quartermaster at Hurst Mill, needs an adventurer to bring her a Glimshroom, a variety of brightly glowing fungus.
Ew. You have the look of an adventurer. Adventurers love little tasks, do they not? Well, I need you to head into the forest and pick a Glimshroom for me. You haven't the faintest idea what a Glimshroom is, do you?
No.
Glimshroom is a common name for a variety of fungus with a unique white phosphorescence. What do you say? A glowing mushroom? Yes, I suppose you could put it that way. There's a colony on the rock face in the southwest of Peace Garden. But do not simply pick the first one you come across. The brightest glowing mushroom you can find, if you please. Well, yes, I would love to be able to harvest Glimshrooms myself. But there's a small matter of Ixal scouts. Not terribly friendly, those chaps. Off you go, then.
And you weren't going to mention this. Kind of important to know.
Yeah, well... Hello, Danita. I suppose there's nothing to be done. What's that young lady? You have something for me? Yeah, 6 stolen Moontai beans?
stolen Moontai beans. A hemmen bag filled halfway with ripe Moontai beans. I guess they ate the other half.
My missing bag of Moontai beans. But how? You didn't track down those wretched Opa-Opos, did you? I had all but given up hope before you arrived, but with these beans, I can make enough Moontai tonic for everyone in Earthsmill. As long as I have enough microchew leaflets to flavor it, there should be no complaints. Speaking of which, my son drank unflavored Moontai tonic the other day. One of his friends challenged him to do so, he said. And you know what? He drained the whole cup in one gulp without making even so much of a face. Oh, he grows strong and braver by the day, nay, the very hour. Either that or it's my secret recipe is rather more delicious than I imagined. Now that I think about it, a good many people have described the taste as unforgettable.
Yeah, I bet it is. Don't make me drink it, please.
Drink your beans, dear.
No! Timing. It's all about timing. Drink your beans, dear. The meta needs someone to gather microchew leaflets for her cooking. Yeah, I saw that one coming.
Oh, dear. If I make this much Moontai tonic, I'll need far more microchew leaf. Young ladies, would you be so kind as to fetch me 4 leaflets from the microchews outside the hamlet? I'm whipping up a fresh batch of Moontai tonic, you see. Oh, it's a lovely drink, absolutely bursting with nutrients and goodness. I'll have you know I always drink a cup at least once a day. Alas, few people share my passion for healthy living. Truth be told, most won't touch the stuff, not unless you add a microchew leaflets anyway. Apparently the taste and the smell are too distracting or something of some such nonsense. Oh, but do listen to me prattle on like an Ishgardian priest. Ow! I forgot that line!
Oh yeah, this would be by far the earliest mention of Ishgard we get.
Yes, yes. I shall stop talking and start stirring. Well, don't stand there, dear. Run along and fetch me those leaves. This batch will be ready soon, and it'll be such a shame if no one could drink it but me.
Yes. Yes.
And of course, you know who's in the corner over here.
Yes!
Everyone's
Portly
favorite
Moogle.
drunk-ass kettle maker.
Oh yeah, him too. Gods, I've been dry as a bone for the past 6 spells. Mead. Just give me enough mead to wet my lips.
Yep, that's Geralt. I was actually honestly surprised that they mentioned him in the Pally quest.
Yes!
I completely forgotten about that. And of course the poor replica.
I like to watch Geralt pound away, but he spends far more time draining a bottle than holding his hammer. He drinks so much he should have been born a cask of mead, Kupo. Ow.
Thank you, portly Moogle.
Drake. Small talk. Greetings, good madam. Are you here to collect your kettle?
Ask about kettles.
I became Master Geralt's apprentice in hopes of training under the realm's greatest weaponsmith. Instead, I'm helping him pay off his debt by mending kettles. It's probably just as well, though, seeing as he's hardly ever in a fit state to teach me. I find I make far better progress during my time alone.
I think the others are, well,
Yeah.
skip for now, but yeah.
Hi, Geralt. We'll see you in 40 levels.
Same with you, Gelzon. Though we might go ahead and skip that thing.
Yeah. It'd take entirely too long. We'd have to do a lot of between broadcasts. Work to
Yeah,
make
though it does
worthwhile.
open up 2 unique trials.
Yeah. And of course, some of the stuff is just hilarious. Really?
Really? The one from way over there?
Yes. There's one leaflet. And 2 poisons. 2 poisons for the price of 1! Really?
I think our stabs just down.
No, that was my half robe. Oh, no, there goes my cane.
You at least have a half robe.
Healthy living. We've got all the microchips.
Apparently you do. I usually take 20 extra. Yeah, that's my answer.
It's your answer to everything. There, have an extra. Yeah, okay, that counts.
Uh-oh.
The level 17 Treant. Good going. Heal yourself.
I'm working on it. I'm slept.
Oh, good.
At least I got the mana for this. Yeah, I think I'm going to be heal tanking.
You do this. I'm having to touch you up as it goes.
Yeah, it's like every other cast is a heal on me. When he doesn't interrupt me. Ooh, that was close. Why did you come? You were passive. We hadn't even poked you.
He was linked to the other one.
You took offense at my
Of all things. Well, he's most of the way down.
Keep those dots active. We're gonna kill him through dots at this rate.
Pretty much. I am making sure he gets pretty stoned, but yeah, it's largely dots.
I'm just punching my health bar yo-yo unnaturally.
Oh. This is the type of combat that I tend to be paranoid about. I.e. why I'm not satisfied with my healing unless all party members are near full the entire time. Oh, congratulations, we just took out something that was 9 levels over.
It's doable, but the fact that I didn't have any gear does not help.
No. It's a lot more doable than it is with, say, a system like WoW, where they really kind of nerf your ability to take anything over about 3 levels above you.
Yeah.
Because you can't get any weapon hits. How many of these swarms do we need?
Apparently this one and the microchip.
As long as we don't pull another tree.
Yeah, that was painful.
Like that.
No, sir, I didn't like it.
It was painful to watch.
But we need to go this way for going north. Which is around here somewhere. Ah, there they are.
Right there. See, you can see them glimmer.
Slim shrooms.
It is still just coming down around here.
Yeah.
It was a dark and stormy night. Suddenly a bun-bun cried out.
It's a bird.
You've done us a kindness and proven yourself capable besides. Take this with Thirst Mill's thanks. Oh, before you go, I thought of something else you could do for us. If it's still a treant, the answer is no. Okay. How
I'm
does that
actually going to take the
compare?
bronze piece because we should be getting a maple wand with our class
Yeah,
quest.
we should be.
Oh look, more boots. I'm getting a boot upgrade and I'm still topless and pantless.
Harriers of the Hedge Tree. Eadbert needs someone to investigate the area surrounding the hedge tree. Would you mind going to the hedge tree and seeing that all's well? Since ancient times, the tree has guarded these woods with her holy presence. Lately, though, we've been hearing reports of Ixel picking around in her vicinity. No more than scouts, I'd wager, but if they were to lay their filthy hands on the hedge tree, well, it don't bear thinking about. So I'd be much obliged if you'd head southeast to the hedge tree and see that no harm has come to her. Oh, and if you chance to encounter any Ixel, send them packing. Be warned, though, birdmen ain't like to take their leave without a fight. Make sure you go well prepared and keep your eyes peeled, alright? This next turn-in will probably ding us.
Yeah, we'll be hitting 10 by the time we finish the class quest for 5.
Yeah.
Were you able to find the glim shrooms?
They glimmered. Glimshroom, a variety of fungus found in Peace Garden that naturally emits a soft white glow.
Ah, would you look at that glow? Perfect. This will help me make a potent remedy for the creeping death. To forestall the obvious question, the creeping death is a deadly plague that once ravaged the Huron population of Gardania. Though it can now be cured through simple conjuring, it doesn't hurt to keep a rare supply of medicines. After all, out here in Hearstmill, we cannot always rely on we cannot always rely on a conjurer to be on hand whenever the young one coughs. Thank the matron for watching Wandering Adventurers, though.
Wandering Conjurer Adventures.
I'll take the next one. Oh yeah, we're gonna hit 10 before we finish our level 5 class.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I've got a problem that is getting pressing.
Nature calleth?
Yes. Loudly.
Oh, let me, let's turn this in, then you can get on follow.
Okay.
Ah, you're back. Did you manage to find the microchew leaflets I asked for?
Microchew leaflet, a tender, fleshy leaf taken from a microchew.
Let's see. Yes, that's 4, all right. Ah, such a lovely scent. Now that you've gathered only the 4 I asked for, and not one more, yes? Oh, I
We
know
threw away the others.
Oh, I know I shouldn't have to ask, but these days more and more people forget to take only what they need. If we're to live in harmony with the woods, we must respect life and remember what it means to take it. Never be wasteful. Know the value of life and know the value of our time in the world here. That's why I've always lived my life to the fullest, wasting nary a moment and nary a word. Nay, not so much as a single one. Says the
You don't
person
say.
who's rambling on. Remember, if you mean to remain in the Twelfth Wood, you must be ever mindful to show respect and gratitude to the forest and to the elementals. You know, you remind me of my son. He's a good boy, but sometimes he forgets what it means to be garlic.
We remind you of your son!
Or means to be Gridanian. Why, just the other day I caught him and his friends throwing moontide beans at each other. Needless to say, I was terribly cross. Who wouldn't be? And all set to give them a memorable scolding when I noticed they were playing in teams and that my son was leading the winners. Oh, I know I shouldn't have been so proud of him, but when I saw the way he marshaled his troops, by which I mean his friends, it was so clear to me that he was born a leader. Where was I? Oh, yes. You see, later that day I was cooking dinner and he was and he, quite without prompting, offered to wash the vegetables. He's such a good boy, you know. Oh, look! I get a helm! No, wait,
And
that's a
notice
strength index.
more of a tinking one.
I'll take the guilt.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put yourself on follow.
Yeah, that was a bit long.
Oi. They did warn us she'd ramble. Ooh, someone has a samurai. Opa-opos is first. Yeah, I can see mid-swarms. Okay, we're here. At least the sun's finally out. Yay! No more rain! Oh well. I gotta do something about my equipment. Oh, hopefully Ladonia won't take too long. You're just all over the place, aren't you, little black chocobo chick? Ow! You walked right
Ow?
through me.
What?
My little chocobo chick.
Oh.
That was kind of disturbing. But he's so happy for it.
One hedge tree. We hedging our bets on this?
Something like that. Says there's a...
Exoli Scout way in the back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, took me a bit.
Oh, there he goes. Poof.
He's not a very
Morning's all
good
he got
scout.
out.
I have to say, this isn't like one of their best themes, but it's an amazingly appropriate sounding one.
Yes. Someday I will get a robe and pants to go with it.
Now you just want everything, don't you?
Yes.
Slow an Exol, did you? Bloody birds will think twice before coming near our hamlet. Exol once dwelt in the 12's wood, you know. Not long ago, they woke the green wrath and were driven out. Needless to say, they weren't best pleased when us Gridanians took their place here. In fact, it's none other than this resentment that kindled their hatred for us. But I expect I'm boring you. By defending the hedge tree, you've once more proven yourself a friend to Hurstmill. If you can spare a moment, I ask that you speak with others in the hamlet. Many of us here could use a hand, and I can think of none better to assist them.
We've already kind of. Yeah, Oh, no, we've got a new one.
Yeah.
They just aren't letting us go back to our class quest, are they?
No. The kindness of strangers. Eorzea of Hurstmill is deeply troubled and could do with the aid of a kindly adventurer.
Pardon me, my lady, but might you be the adventurer of whom Edward speaks so highly of? If you could spare but a moment. I've never been a very popular girl. The men rarely give me cause to believe otherwise. Yet lately I've been the recipient of several gifts. Sparkling jewels and fine silks, over which a prouder maid than I would surely swoon, all from an anonymous admirer. Naturally I was flattered, but I know nothing of this mysterious benefactor. And so I endeavored to seek him out, only to discover that he is none other than Aelbert, the infamous rogue wanted for countless robberies in Gridania. I realize now that all his presents were taken from others, and that I have unwittingly won the affections of a dangerous criminal. But that's not all. With this latest gift came a request. He insists that we meet in the woods outside Hurstmill, and that he intends to present me with his most precious gift. I'm at a loss. I beg you, my lady, will you not go in my stead? I wish only to be left in peace, but I fear a man such as he may be driven to violence when made to hear such words. I pray no harm comes to you. Okay, Mr. Tran, you just stay over there. Yeah.
Albert the Lost. And cry out in rage.
Nope, getting out of there.
Well, that's one less Earth thief in Gridania.
Sorry, Mr. Albert. Not to be confused with Albert or Ardbert. Oh, someone has their stompy boots on. All for naught. I give thanks that you're unharmed at least. A letter? For me?
Scented letter. A sweetly scented letter dropped by Albert.
My dearest Eorzea, I pray this letter finds you well. I know my gifts were sudden and many, but I hope they were to your liking. Seeing you in the first summer of your womanhood, I can restrain myself no longer. My thoughts have been only of you these past many moons, of what gifts might bring you happiness. Yet, to see you smile from afar is not nearly enough. I long to live together with you in Hurstmill, and nothing would bring me greater joy. So I would give you a grand garden filled with white chamomile that you love so. But such dreams can never come true. My crimes are known and I will never be forgiven. The most I can hope for is for you to know my heart, and that would grant me a measure of peace. And so, if it does not cause you distress, I would write to you again. Yours ever, Albert. Thank you for bringing me this letter, Rena. His most precious gift. I understand now. But how did he know my favorite flower? Is Albert? No, it can't be. Anyway, we must return the presents to their rightful owners. I know it will not erase this, Albert's sins, but perhaps the 12 will view him more kindly. Forgive me for this final request, but could you go to Britannia and speak with a woman named Mione? Ah, right.
You know who that is.
Yes, we know Mother Mione. You should find her in Caroline Canopy. Tell her of all that's transpired here today. She'll know what to do.
Are we finally going back to the big city?
We are finally going back to the big city. And I'm still having...
I'm amazed they never actually sent us off to Falgord Flute during all of this.
No, Falgord floats, like 25, 30.
I'm amazed they did not send us to Falgord Flute during all of this.
With that said, there's a whole bunch of, like, level 1 quests in Central.
That might be worth skipping.
Which is sad because there's some really interesting story stuff there.
Yeah. And I think we're intending to concentrate on main story for this.
Yeah. Though I ain't, not so much here anymore, but, like later on, it's actually good to do the side quests when they pop up, because after a while they kind of just build up on top of each other and you kind of lose track of the chains.
Yes.
I'm tempted to go speak with Mother Mione first.
Yeah?
That should ding us 10 so we can just...
Really?
Yes!
Wow. I'm quite a long ways away from town. I don't think a couple of turn-ins will do it.
Might be surprised. We'll see. We will see. We will see.
Excuse me.
No, there's no excuse for you and you know it. Hello, Mother Mione. A messenger from Eorzea from her smell, you say? I see. Oh, Albert, you fool. I've dealt with stolen goods before. Worry not. Yes, I know of the boy and his family. He once lived in this very town. One day he sold a handful of chamomile seeds from an influential merchant on the Ebony Stalls. You see, this boy had a sister, and chamomile was her favorite flower. seeking only to make his sister happy. I doubt he grasped the gravity of the act. Regardless, his parents felt that he had brought terrible shame to the family, and so they disowned him. Cast out of hearth and home, he grew desperate, and those who think only of survival think little of the law. A common enough tale, perhaps, but no less tragic for it. And now you know the truth. His sister, Albert, loved so dearly, is Eorzea. Eorzea was too young to remember when Albert left, so her parents decided to conceal his existence. However, word of the boy's banishment soon spread, and his parents were forced to move to Hurstmill to maintain the fiction. By now, Eorzea has surely heard rumors of her long-lost brother, though a gentle girl like her would never question her parents' honesty. And wherever faint memories she once may have had are long gone. But Albert never forgot Eorzea. Despite the danger, I suspect he now keeps it close to Gridania, refusing to leave his beloved sister a second time.
Yeah, well, about that.
I'll send Eorzea some chamomile seeds by way of thanks for helping us to recover the stolen goods. If only it were simple as returning them to their rightful owners. Sadly, Albert's crimes will not be so easily forgiven. Perhaps by the time those seeds have sprouted and the flowers bloom, he will have found a new path. A rope!
Yes?
Ow! My ears. So, what do you think?
I know exactly how painful that is.
No pants. Oh look, new side quest.
Yes.
We're gonna hold on
that
that one.
coming.
Nope. Hold on that one. It's a level 14.
Oh, 14. Good lord. And it's one of the emote quests.
Yes. Oh, I see a Lancer doing the Dragoon thing.
Mm-hmm.
Always have to stand on the highest available perch.
Suniyana has got to be wondering what's taking us so long.
Yeah, sorry. Hello, Master. Sorry we're late.
Ah, Ladonia, Rena, you have returned. But tell me, how did you fare under Nolanel's expert tutelage? Have you delved deep into the earth and felt its suffocating weight, its life-sustaining vigor? Such experiences will serve you well. And have you aught else to report? A fledgling conjurer named Sylphie cast healing magic upon you? How kind of her. I must confess to sharing Nolanel's frustration with the girl. As you yourself have witnessed, Sylphie possesses a natural talent for the conjuring of mending and restoration. Alas, her gifts appear to have blinded her to the need to study, and she outright refuses to learn about the natural world. She knows nothing of the elements of earth and wind, and is quite incapable of conjuring even the tiniest pebble or the faintest breeze. I have tried upon numerous occasions to explain to her that conjurers who are ignorant of the source of their power pose a risk to themselves and others, but all to no avail. Should she continue to deny the debt she owes to nature, and indulge in ever more reckless displays of power, there is every possibility that she will create a dangerous imbalance. Needless to say, I am presently at a loss as to how such an eventuality might be prevented. Ah, a thought occurs to me, Ludonia. It may be that your encounter with Sylphie was ordained by the elementals. Should you chance to meet with her again, I ask that you strive to impress upon her the importance of opening oneself to nature's voice. Mayhap she will listen to you. But we have discussed our wayward young friend's education enough. Let us speak instead of one of my more willing pupils, namely you. The progress you have made does you great credit, Ludonia and Rena. Though you are yet new to the art of conjuring, you are no strangers to nature's embrace. Considering all that you have learned, I hope you understand the true significance of these words.
I'll actually take the hat, since I've got a robe.
You have
wait.
one that's occupying your hat slot.
Aw. Can't you offer me, like, a pair of pants? I'll take the pants.
What, you think he's wearing any?
I guess I'll take the robe and just keep it in my bag for when I need it for another class. Maybe someday. And we are just shy!
I'm half a level shy.
And it is 11 o'clock. Time to call it for the evening.
Yeah.
Thanks all
Right
for
back
coming.
where we started from.
Yep. Next week, hopefully less fashion disaster.
I don't know, you're a fashion disaster at the moment.
Gee, thanks.
I'm sorry, but a robe that cuts off circulation to your ears just doesn't work.
Sorry.
Trust me, I know, I've been there. I would not wish it upon you.
And you'll be there again.
I hope not. It hurts.
Good night all. Thank you for coming. See you next week.